Everybody does not have the same reaction when they hear gunshots. Some people stand up to confirm. Some people run. Some people
duck.
All I'm saying is we really don't know, but I think it was fake.
Jasmine, can you leave and come back?
I think it's all bullshit. I think it's what they do. Just like the Democrats pander to black people when it comes to getting the black vote on the next term. They pander, but yet they do absolutely nothing for us during their term in house, right? But now all of a sudden, when it's time for re-election, they're, oh yeah, girl, Kamala Harris. Oh yeah, girl, I'm in these streets. I'm talking to this. Now she's saying certain things. She's trying to align with blackness for the black vote. It happens every time. So I don't sit here and argue about this because I've noticed this for years. Right. So and I don't trust any political party right now. I don't think any of them have our best interests at heart. Right. I think whatever they do, it is just to play. It's propaganda and it's to play on your emotions. Right. Just like the Democrats do with black people. The Republicans probably set this up to play on the Republican Party to vote for Trump. He's so heroic. They tried to kill him and he lived. He threw his fist up. This super bright red on his face looked like he got hit, but it really wasn't. And until we have the actual proof of it all, I call bullshit.
All right, so I wanted to let you finish. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second, Joe. I had muted everybody mic for a minute because I was trying to isolate where the static was coming from. Jazz, I think that you got something wrong with your mic.
Yeah, can you leave and come back? Yeah, it's staticky.
Me?
Yeah, it's static. Can you leave and come back? It's static when you talk.
Go ahead, Joe. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all stuff off.
My Lord works in mysterious ways.
No, cállate.
I'm disappointed. I'm just disappointed in the people that just think about.
Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go. Go ahead, Cam. You was next. I'm gonna let y'all rock.
I don't know. I just think that, especially in the black community, there's a lot of voting with our feet instead of voting with facts. And, all of this propaganda that's going on, I just don't understand how people can see the propaganda that's been going on.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Cam's mic is
God is working this evening.
And we can't hear you.
We all got to mute when other people is talking. Let's just all mute when they talk.
Try it again. Unmute. Go ahead, Cam. No, good. Go ahead, Cam. You can talk, Cam. Your audio went out. Nah, you have to leave and come back.
You gotta leave and come back. Your mic is
come back.
Just picking them off.
Next caller. Who's next? What do y'all think?
Yeah. Anybody else got any?
I didn't know this evening we were playing conspiracy theory. I didn't know that's what we were doing tonight.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to say, I wasn't of age when 9/11 came around, so I can't really speak on that.
Dang.
I was born in 99, so I was a baby. But as far as Donald Trump's situation goes, I just don't think it was a hoax because, people died. People got hurt. Even if it was set up, nobody anticipated for that to happen. Nobody anticipated for anybody to die. They were looking for Donald Trump at the end of the day. That bullet was for Donald Trump. That's my thoughts on it. It wasn't fake. That's just me.
I'm going to say this.
I would say
fake. The best thing to do is to kill somebody so they can look like it wasn't fake. That's
if you feel it that way, you're right. But I don't know. I look at stuff differently. And when it comes to assassinations, I just don't think it's Donald Trump. Don't nobody really like Donald Trump, but they can't tell you why.
Why would they wait this minute to kill Donald Trump?
Let me explain to you why it makes sense. Because every single effort to remove him off the ballot, every single effort to remove him as a candidate, every single obstacle, everything that has led up to this moment, I believe that it was a last-ditch effort to remove him out of the candidacy in order to be able to try to, leverage themselves and put themselves in a position to win an election. If you go back and you look at it all the way from the beginning, One of the things that's absolutely documented, it's not a secret. You can go and look it up online. The White House keeps a log that is public information for everybody to go through and look at. And it's funny because we'll always remove the possibility of a conspiracy unless it's against the person that we don't like. So I'll give you an example, right? If we say, well, you know what? It's a lot of charges that's just automatically, that has never happened in history, leveraged against a president or a former president or presidential candidate, even though other presidents has been proven to do some of the most egregious things in history. This has never happened. But somehow, some way, Andre Mayer Dickens, the mayor of Atlanta, and Fani Willis, who's the Fulton County district attorney, went to the White House, and according to the ledgers that is literally available for public consumption, where y'all can go and see, met with Vice President Kamala Harris. Nobody reported on it. Nobody wanted to have a conversation about it, but they met with her. And then all of a sudden, 91 charges is just filed inside of Fulton County in order to be able to remove Trump from try to convict him in a court of public opinion. And, when it comes to our legislative branches, that's not a conspiracy theory, though. He just really deserved those charges. It's funny, we never had that conversation. And then we start to go into all of the chain of events that led up to it. I've been reporting on it literally for the last 2.5 years. They tried to remove him off of the ballots in certain states in order to remove your ability to even be able to vote for him for president of the United States of America, let alone the primaries. He never even chose a running mate. He wiped the floor with all of the people because he's captured the heart of the people. And they know that he's captured the heart of the people. They literally running tests to try to figure out whether Kamala Harris would be a stronger candidate against him now that the Democratic National Convention is coming up on August 19th in Chicago. And so when he agreed to the terms of the debate just recently, a few weeks ago, and he agreed to the terms of the debate at the most liberal reporting agency, CNN, agreed to the mic muting and everything like that. And then they completely fumbled. The Democratic Party completely fumbled. We don't believe in Joe Biden, even though y'all voted for him, and they said that he got 81 million votes last election. Cool. And so now that y'all have suffered for the last 4 years under his leadership, even when we supposed to be in the best economy ever, right? And y'all can't afford houses, you can't afford your car note, debt is spiraling out of control. We're giving more money to Ukraine, Taiwan, Israel. We don't even know where the money is going. 15 million people then walked into this country. They training them to take y'all jobs. They didn't even want to answer that question during the debate. But we sit here and we talk about a conspiracy theory. We don't talk about conspiracy theories when they talk about not protecting our borders. We don't talk about conspiracy theories when the same person that is supposed to be in charge of our borders, Homeland Security, literally overseeing our borders, is the same person that Trump asked for more Secret Service for not only him traveling, but also all of his houses and the locations. But they denied him that. They denied him more Secret Service. They denied him more security. They continue to trump up these charges. And so now that he's captured the heart of the people, and we're looking at the polls and we can see that he's winning in every single swing state, I believe that this is a last-ditch effort. So if we want to talk about conspiracy theory, then y'all should talk about it on both sides. Because why are they trying to prevent us from even having him as an option to vote if they so confident that the people is going to swing on that side? If you so confident, why would he set himself up for that to even be questioned, considering that he's been winning the entire time and he's ahead further than he's ever been? The Supreme Court literally just said that he was granted immunity, and they can't even prevent him. They can't even send him to jail. He's won in every single poll in the heart of the Americans, and more black men than ever, literally more black men than ever, than already switched over to the Republican Party. Why does he need this? If we want to talk about conspiracy theories, because let's talk about it on all sides if we want to explore that. Why does he need this? Nobody? Nothing?
We weren't the one talking about a conspiracy. I just mentioned probably the simplest thing is true. Somebody had it out for the man, and for however miracle, managed to get where he was to try and make an attempt. But I mean, because it's so unbelievable, it's more entertaining, I guess you can say, to say that it was a conspiracy, because it's easy to make him a villain. It's easy to find flaws with the man, even though Biden also has his flaws. So
I think it's funny to see like people have all this like animosity and upsetness towards people having support for him, or even just as a human being not wanting to see somebody get murdered. A lot of people post about wanting generational wealth and all of these things, but don't identify with the party that quite literally believes in personal entrepreneurship and generational wealth. So I just think that, like I said before, the audio is messing up. Like a lot of Black people specifically vote with their feelings and not with the facts of the parties and what they're presenting to us. At the end of the day, we know originally they were, same origins, kind of had the same ideologies, and they split for a reason. And I think that people today just keep going back to the past too much, and we need to look at what's in front of us instead of looking back.
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
I find it weird no one covered that building. They were trying to get the information to the police, and then it was something with the Secret Service that they couldn't get it in time. I feel like that part was kind of weird to me. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody either, well, I don't know, if we were going through conspiracy theories, someone either knew about it, like in the inside, like the police department, and made sure that they didn't get reached or something. I don't know. That part is odd.
I just believe that I just think that it was a last ditch effort and it failed. Sometimes you fail, even when you're trying to control what people feel. Sometimes you fail. And what they thought was supposed to be the villain is actually the person that's going to wind up being the hero. And it's unfortunate because people don't. When you even ask people why they vote in Democrat, they don't say that they vote in Democrat because they actually agree with the policies or it works for them. They vote for it because they don't like the other person. And that's the unfortunate part about it. It really is. And so I think that Amanda Seales is an idiot. I think that anybody that thinks that she's smart is crazy themselves. They need to go and get tested. And I don't know why people think that Amanda Seales should be the voice of people. Listen, this is Amanda Seales. Y'all literally are believing Amanda Seales when Amanda Seales is the very person that believed in Jussie Smollett. She was the person that was at the forefront of the movement championing and saying that we were supposed to believe Jussie. And then when we found out that Jussie was lying, she said, but it was still noble, so we need to get behind it.
You can just tell, like, even on this panel, Miss Jasmine, you can tell people who's going to always take the pro-Black stance. And it's pro-Black to think that.
But are there really that many people believing truly what she's saying, or it's more of a like there she goes again saying something like
yes, people
to be other because like okay, it sounds like popcorn. I'm sorry, my popcorn maker doesn't make that sound kind of noise when I make popcorns at home. So
people believe Amanda Seales. Like I did a video, I broke down why she was off, and I seen people in the comments actually listening to it. I'm like, some of us are just lost, in my opinion. I just believe that some of us are lost. Some of us just need to. We shouldn't have. I think that there should be certain tests that allow for people to vote. I think that there should be certain tests that allow for people to have children, because these same people are having kids. They create more of them on this earth. I just think it's bad. I think that it's all messed up and it's broken. But I don't know. I guess you got to suffer some more before you get to it. So
did this event make him win the race?
He was already winning.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really watch it too.
He was already winning.
So wait, so before this happened, he was already candid to win.
Yeah, by numbers, he was already winning.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well.
So that's the thing. Conspiracy theories are for the losers. I mean, when people do stuff, in my opinion, it's because, they are at a disadvantage. The winners don't need to do it. The winners are winning. So it doesn't make sense for it to even be a conspiracy theory on that front, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
If I'm going to finesse I'm a finesse in my favor. I'm not going to give people reason to question it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, too much, you got to get, listen, if you're going to plan something like that, you got to get every single thing right. Because we live in a social media era. Everybody got their phones out. They're going to collect every piece of evidence. Everything going to hit the internet. So they're going to analyze every frame, every picture, every single drone shot. Everything is going to come out to the, you know what I'm saying, to the general public. Amanda Seales said, oh, man, I worked in theater on Broadway. So they had a thing where he broke it in his mouth. And then all of a sudden, it bled from the ear, and you could see it literally come across his face. You could see the blood going this way. It's not going like this to this.
Yeah.
It's not like somebody, the pack that breaks in your mouth is for if you get punched in the face, it's supposed to be a fake punch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just so stupid. But then we champion these stupid celebrities and we act like they the ones that's supposed to be our leaders and the ones that's supposed to speak for us. And we follow them because they entertaining, but we don't follow them for the right reasons. So wow, bro.